We drove. Change into this.
And we ain't got no Vaseline or no nothing, no chapstick.
So Shannon words on that you can't have.
Oh, bullshit.
Bring some awesome.
Anyway, let's before I make them bleed another way. Okay. Alright, let's watch this.
Hi. I am gonna be nice. Why would I be nice on this platform?
True.
Huh? Why would I be a nice guy on this platform ever again?
Aw.
This is my last video.
He's made at least 3 since this.
Because everyone who has not made a last
Every
video.
time, this is my last video. I'm never doing another one again.
I'm warning you.
Tale as old as time. Anyways, yeah. These cows cannot leave. Anyways. Too much Disney music going on.
I'm going to do my best to not have an addiction to making content and give a fuck at this point.
Let me say this. You are an alcoholic, sir. You have an addictive personality, and you've been on this platform for over a decade, just about almost. So it doesn't seem like you're going to get rid of that addiction anytime soon.
Yeah, like that addiction is going nowhere. At least if we're just judging by your, who you are overall.
And that addiction also has cost him a good $750,000, so.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't get no worse, bro. Might as well keep going.
So we found out that one person in particular really turned out to be a phony fuck.
This one?
And I'm going to tell you, this person...
Be quiet. They only find out one person at a time,
Still on the uptake.
Yeah, you don't realize like a good half or more of the audience does not like him. Or her, but definitely him less.
It wasn't in existence.
Oh my God, I couldn't do it,
No.
You, Miss D, you have made Shanny cry and feel really fucking shitty. Jules came into our room a while ago and said that you were talking shit about us all over the place. And what we all...
Yeah, I'm sorry, this shows how stupid you guys are. Jules is like the OG friend troll. Like, she keeps like dissing y'all and coming back, and then dissing y'all, and then coming back, and y'all keep acting like she's your friend. And then she can do a live tomorrow, sugar, y'all. And then she can come back in the chat, kiss y'all asses, and y'all cool with her. Come on, bro. Come on.
Typical cow shit.
Yeah, it's insane. I don't get it.
Forget Shanny and I, because we so desperately want fucking friends.
Maybe that's a problem.
I love that long pause. You so desperate want friends.
That's so sad. Because, I'm not saying that your significant other has to be like...
Motherfucker!
I would hope that your significant
Shoot
other
him!
is
Kill
your
his
best friend,
ass!
but there should also
The hell are
be
you
space for
doing?
other people to be friends with. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, if you're left to just be alone with someone, I would hope that you can be alone with your significant other and be entertained. You get what I'm saying? Y'all shouldn't be in the need for outside friends so bad that you befriend so many terrible people.
But you don't even know what they look like, who they are.
Right.
Yeah. I want to
Where the fuck you going?
Having friends outside of your shit, all I'm saying, someone who doesn't.
Y'all gonna let these motherfuckers keep telling me.
What I'm saying is that if you're left with no other option, you should be okay if your significant other is your only friend.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get that. But I did want to say this.
God damn it.
Now, in the last record, I had this critique about how like they don't do nothing, they never leave. But then it just popped in my head. He can't do nothing. He can't leave.
Yeah.
You know, if he's going too long, Shani calls him. You know, he can't be friends with girls, right? And probably even a guy because she be scared he's out there talking to a girl. So he's just cooped up in the house with her. She doesn't go anywhere. So I guess the internet is literally both of their only resources. Yeah. So it's like he's kind of fucked by proxy in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just stuck to her ass all the time. So, but Rev, once again, you're not gonna have any friends on. Or you might have some friends. I can't say you're not gonna have any because the internet's a weird place. And people can seem to somehow be friends.
Where you going? Get his ass.
Like I think somebody could like stream them like action and somebody.
I'm so tired of that son of a bitch killing me.
I mean, look at people like, Manson and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God.
There was no shortage of people wanting to be, at least in communication with Manson. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But,
motherfucker.
I know I bring this up a lot, but it's just a very relevant point. You're a child abuser, went to jail for it, so you're not gonna find a lot of people sympathetic to it. And that's why you get way more hate than Shani. Because granted, Shani still, I think, should get, in my opinion, she should get just as much hate. But you literally physically put your hands on the bar. And I think she has too, but you've done it bad enough to
motherfucker, somebody kill that son of a bitch in that damn shit.
You're not gonna find a lot of sympathy, so. Plus you're racist and, all of those things. That doesn't help.
I don't even know why I'm saying this on this platform.
They out there.
I've taken my mic off, my cam off, and my computer. I'm done. I'm not doing shit anymore. And I felt like that last night, just going through comments of how fucking psychotic, dumb, and pathetic all of you are.
Says the two people that think Michael Jackson was going to come back to life this month or something like that.
Oh yes, I did see something come up on the timeline, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, they literally.
Is that true?
Yeah, they thought that he came back to life and that he's some other guy of similar slender build. So it's really strange.
That's hilarious.
Some delusional folks talking about people being stupid. Shani thought the moon was a fucking hologram. Like, shut the fuck up. Weirdos. And I don't want to hear anything about intelligence coming from these two fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Shani's a fucking high school dropout, too.
I'm not going to have niceties of saying, all the good people know who they are, and the good people that are on our channel that like us. I don't think any of you like us, really. I don't think there's one. The majority of you just want to spit shit in a chat room and get clout from two people that are barely...
All because that motherfucker in the goddamn suit kept fucking killing me and picking on me.
Hey, fuck it up. You can't help it when you hear that stuff, like, you got to.
You like him just looking at it?
Bullshit. 2 eliminations. What the fuck is wrong with me?
I was gonna clip that part instead of those. Y'all ain't got no damn clout. Shut the fuck up. Maybe some gout.
Doing things to clout.
It's a shame just eating that. Bitch, stuff your mouth. Bitch, finish your plate. I asked in your face. I don't know. I probably could make a song to that.
That would be so funny.
Do anything for Gal.
Hey, do anything for Gal. Bitch is mad, bitch.
Rip. She going real fast. She can't catch my ass, bitch. I'm on the couch. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. Oh, funny. Do anything for Gal. Oh, okay. No, that was funny.
I don't know what you call us on YouTube. We're some weird fucking anomaly that was harassed into total fucking oblivion.
You're a locale. That's what locales are, right? Am I right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's what you are. Right?
I don't know what the fuck we are. I know what I was on my channel before any of this, and it was for Jesus. And I didn't make a penny on it, because it was for him.
And you're doing something wrong, because everybody else that's doing stuff for Jesus is making a whole lot of money. So, Joel Osteen and all these other motherfuckers, like, figure out what they doing.
The bottom line is that we would really like to have genuine people. Genuine people that want to come in our room and discuss the subject matter at hand. If you don't like the subject matter at hand, you can leave. But it happened with this cookie pop chick.
Well, under normal circumstances, I'm with you. I hate when I'm doing a stream and I'm talking about A and somebody comes in there to talk about Z, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't even address those people. Like, now, I used to get mad. You remember, I used to get mad and address them and shit. Now, I'll just ignore you, or if you start spamming my chat, then you got to take a little break. You know what I'm saying? Go get some water, you know, and, do a couple squats, do some push-ups, and come back in a little bit, you know? But you guys are,
What?
you're cows. People are going to come in and fuck with you, unfortunately. I'm over here talking about his lip. My lip looking dry as shit. I don't know where my chapstick is. That's why I keep looking at the floor. But anyways, yeah, nobody likes y'all, man. Y'all just got to figure it out. Just ignore, y'all gotta learn to ignore the chat. That's just like, if you want to just do a video where you enjoy the stream, just ignore the chat, bro. If I was Shani, if I was him, I would be like, look, Shani, I don't want to see your chat. Keep that on your screen or whatever. Anything negative about me, do not read that shit to me. If you read it to me and I get triggered, I won't be streaming with you. That's what I would say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we all know you get triggered by the chat. And sometimes Shani does, sometimes she doesn't. But you definitely get more triggered. Just tell her, I don't want to see nothing from the chat. Me and you will talk about what's going on. If you see something positive towards me or funny, you can read it to me. But Shani loves to just read her negative shit from the chat all the time. You know?
Yeah, and that's the problem. Like, when you're doing stuff like this, you have to have people around you that recognize that and will not thrive off of seeing you get upset. Like, there's some people that be in your circle if you're not careful, and they want to send you the negative shit because they want to see you crash out.
Yep.
And so you gotta have people around you that don't do that. And sometimes some of you motherfuckers be so desperate to be with someone that you end up like the call is coming from inside the house. And you end up with someone who likes to see you crash out over dumb shit on the internet. They don't do anything to protect your feelings.
Exactly. So you might want to talk to Shani about that. So.
Or guy, who are, I don't know if they're male, female, whatever the fuck. They're a mod. We're doing MJ stuff, and they come in, and instead of, I'm not interested in MJ stuff, so I'm going to ask you, how do you feel about the possibility of maybe losing Medicaid?
I like the faces.
I mean, but you know what else? Like, you're always going to get people to respond to you like that because people remember a time when you was talking about, what was it? Tyrone with the steaks and shit?
The Tyrone, the lobster, and steak that he was shitting on people that are on EBT. Black people.
EBT.
And
yeah, so because of that, there's always going to be people to come around and remind you that you... yeah, focus. There we go.
what's his hand?
Unfocused again.
No, it was focused.
But there's also some people that come around and remind you that you was on that bullshit at one point, and that's just what it is. You don't get to go around saying wild shit and don't think it's not gonna catch up to you.
Also, you guys talk about political stuff all the time. You guys have been talking. They have been talking about the losing Medicaid. They've been talking about the budget cuts and all that stuff to the government and Donald Trump. They've been talking about this stuff, so it's not like it's totally foreign for them. It's not like they've only been talking about pop culture stuff and then somebody's like, well, what do you think about the government? They're like, this ain't a place for that. We don't talk about that. But you guys do talk about, especially Shandy and you talk about that on your own channel. So it's not that far-fetched that someone would talk about that, but also they're probably mocking because Shandy's been using that to get Ozempic. So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be going. That bitch going to balloon up. That shit is probably just keeping off the pounds right now to say, man, you know? She going to get that big old fucking bullfrog ass head and neck that she had before she had it, you know? And then they're gonna be cutting her fat ass out the house when, you know, the bitch croak or whatever. Oh damn, this
Are you
sounds this way.
fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not.
You revealed who you are right there. Right there. Who the fuck are you? Where did you come from?
Ah!
I think, are you not a mod in her chat? Have you seen that? Time that motherfucker out and block him. Like, what's the big deal?
Exactly. Like, what's the waiting for?
Thank you. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes people piss me off. I haven't done it. Well, I don't stream a lot anymore, but I haven't done it in a while. But I think since I've been streaming, I've been pretty good about not bitching people out in the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, it happens. Sometimes I see somebody say something stupid in the chat. I'm like, who the fuck is you? Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit pisses me off. But then I'm like, no, let me not do that, because then it could be a troll. Plus, it's not good to really bitch out your chat like that. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. You come in and say something stupid, I'm either ignore you, or I'm going to give you a timeout. If it really pisses me off. And everybody knows one of the things that annoys me is when people come to my chat like, you talk too much, bro. I guess you don't need to be here. You know what I'm saying? So, or watch something else. You know, like, you know?
Yep.
Anyway, the only time I'll allow it is if it's in the comments. I might address it because of the engagement, but that's about it, you know?
Yeah, you gotta let her.
My bad, go ahead.
No, sorry, my bad. You have to like provide a thin line between constantly addressing everything and like knowing what to address.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like what you said, like if it's in the comments, maybe you'll address it because it helps with engagement and shit like that.
Yeah.
But in the chat, you could derail the entire thing just because of one little comment. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that is true.
Wait. Oh, we just watched reaction channels. We really do like you, though. Bullshit.
I don't like how he's looking at me directly in my eyes like that. That's actually
Yeah, can you not, Rod?
Yeah, let me let that go. I don't want to look at that anymore. All right, there you go. Man, it's not bull, man. There's people I like, and I know people that don't like them, and I watch that stuff, you know? I might watch that stuff. I may not comment or whatever, but I'll watch. You know, some people like to watch all of the mess. You know what I'm saying?
Get it, bitch,
I do
you got
think
luck.
people are trolling you and don't like you, but there might be a few of them that do like you. They might. I'm not naive enough that we were just talking about. There are people that barely put any effort into this stuff, pretty much like you, and y'all just come on live and just put on anything. But some people like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people actually enjoy that. There are people that give y'all money and that y'all have as mods and stuff. That like that Wookiee lover person. I think they actually like you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. It happens, but there are some people that like to watch all the mess. They like the back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that too.
I do it. I'll be all over the place. I'll be lurking and everything.
Exactly. So it is true. It's just that I know they've been burned so many times. I kind of don't blame them. And then also, I kind of don't blame them for like maybe like, okay, I see you while you watch this person, but that motherfucker over there, you can't be in here if you're hanging out over there. You know what I'm saying? So.
I mean, look at it like, I get it. I understand, like, if you're in certain spaces and being like, all right, you know, I don't want that person over here. But I kind of limit that to, I don't know, like for me, I'm cool with the chat kind of being open, but like if we're talking about like other spaces like Discord and all that, if I see a person hanging out, yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know, but like if you want to be in the chat or whatever, I mean, I don't give a shit. And there are very few people that I would be like, you gotta go. Like, not even, I won't even say nothing. They'll just get, nah. Like,
You're a little more lenient than I am with that.
yeah.
But I will say I have been pretty good because like I said, I lurk around. I see where I'll see certain people and just garbage people in chat, and then they'll pop up in my chat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you ain't never said nothing or went IRL about. I mean, even if you do talk shit, I don't care. But you've never like gone IRL, so I'll let you rock. You know, I may not acknowledge you in the chat, but I'll let you rock. But like, there are some people. As soon as I say, oh no, you can go, you can have a nice day.
Yeah, there are certain people that automatically get a boot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to hear it.
I just pick them up and just, you know, like get the fuck out of here.
Save me a fucking sob story for somebody else. I don't care.
Right.
Like, get out.
Like Tom and Jerry, and kick one of the animals out the house. Boot right in your ass. Get out.
Anybody
Bullshit.
that says that is full of fucking shit.
I'm not playing as
And
him.
it's clear. You can't watch somebody tearing us down, telling lies constantly about us on a fucking by mouth or by chat or by whatever,
I wanna
and
be
then
this.
expect us to believe that you actually fucking like us.
It's not lies, sir. I do this. We go over this so many times. I watch this. We listen to what you say. We react, and you just mad that we benefit better than you know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee if you was making some decent money as well, you wouldn't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or maybe you would,
exactly.
because there are people out here that don't like to be talked about. So,
Yeah, there's some people who just can't take being talked about.
I'm gonna talk about you, but don't talk about me. You
I
know?
mean, then don't say crazy shit. Like that's what I don't get. Like, it's one thing I get. Like, nobody wants to be targeted and nothing like that. I get that. Like, I understand it. But at the same time, if you're out here saying crazy shit and doing crazy shit and then recording it and putting it up to
I got
monetize.
some of my crazy shit I've been telling everybody.
Yeah, somebody's gonna comment on that. Like, it just is what it is. You can't get away from that.
Right? Yeah.
I'd have to be real brain dead and desperate for a fucking friend. Guess what? I'm not desperate for a friend.
But you were earlier, and that's
You
what
just
got
said you were.
like, what? We're so desperate for friends. And I'm not anymore.
At all. At this point, I want to live on a fucking island, away from all of you.
I agree with that.
You psychopaths that are on this internet that you think you can emotionally manipulate people and it's just fine. It's your fucking entertainment.
I mean, but look. I mean, yes, there are people that do that, but there are people that do that in person. Like, you just have to have a better like you people have no discernment. Like, it always strikes me as strange when people online are like, they treat online relationships, whether it be any type of relationship, right, whatever capacity, they treat online relationships as if they're different than in real life ones. They're not. And it's why a lot of people get caught up.
Bro,
You have
this
to
is
have
not the
same
archetype
level
of
of
what the
discernment
fucking
that you would
team.
have
Fuck
in
this
person.
shit, man.
Like it's
The
some,
same amount of discretion, the same amount
it's like if
of
you just hanging out with some weird person. I want to be your friend. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
like,
you. You know?
like, you meet up with somebody and as soon as they talk to you, you want to come to my house, or they start asking you really intrusive questions, you're going to be like, yo, bro, like, you good? And you got to have that same type of discernment. If you don't, then how are you surviving? Like, it's the same thing online and in real life. Like, I know people like to treat them as if they're like different worlds. They're not actually.
They're not.
Because the minute you get doxxed, it can all become one.
Yeah.
So, like, they're not different worlds. You have to treat it the same way. And people, I don't get it. Like,
I remember back in the day when I was talking to like females online. I remember like talking to some family members like, why do you do that? You don't know who you're talking to. I'm like, you don't know who you're talking to in a bar.
I told this to my mom all the time.
You don't know. You talking to the next Ted Bundy. You don't know. You know.
Thank you for saying that, because me and my mom, because we're the generation that went from no electronics to just full blown everything being
We got to
right?
play both worlds. Yeah.
Right, and there was nobody to kind of guide us through any of that shit. So my mom would often be like, oh, you don't know who you're meeting and this and that. And I just be like, look, Ma, everybody, because, I was obsessed with, files or, serial killers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, everybody that Jeffrey Dahmer, unalive, he met up in person. Everybody that Ted Bundy unalive, he met in person. Right. So, look, it can happen in, anyway. It can happen anyway. It all depends on who you meet. So you just have to be aware of your surroundings, and be smart. Be discreet.
That's the problem. They're not smart, so how can they be smart?
Yeah, that's the problem. And they're not discreet. A lot of people on here.
That's like telling a toad to be a bird. Be a bird.
Yeah, it's true. There's an old adage about that, right? If you're judged by, if you're a bird and judged, if you're a fish and judged by how well you could fly, then you always think you're inadequate, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but you have to be discreet. Even after
For real, bro, how?
Come on, especially if you got kids and shit, you should be a little bit smarter than that.
Yeah, okay, people in the chat is one thing. There's ways to fix that filter you can put. You see somebody saying stupid, you eat them. Then when those people, like you said, if they get in your DM and you're talking to them, all of a sudden they're asking all these questions. Like, oh, you trying to content farm? Let's get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You start asking all types of personal questions, or they start trying to give you information, or it's I'm automatically who sent you?
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody comes to my DM.
People off ghost stuff, be like, we be on the conversation, and then they say something weird. I'm like, okay, never talking to you again.
Yeah.
You know, hey, and they be like, hey, and I'm like, hey, and that's all I say. I ain't saying no. You weird, you know.
Nobody hits my DMs anymore. Only people that I've been cool with for years now. Outside of that, nobody knew.
I get annoyed now when I see people like, this person want. You know what I'm saying? not everybody, but there's I'll search. I'm like, oh, nobody's doing anything. I look at, there's certain people I see. I'm like, okay, I know this person's cool or whatever. But if I don't recognize them, I'm like, who is this? You know?
Yep.
Here we go. Here we go again.
Unhand stranger. Yeah.
We're not really here for your entertainment. And we're actually people. We have fucking feelings. We're not just motherfucking vessels for you to do whatever the fuck you want to with our fucking minds. Because what you do is it's emotional fucking abuse.
Then get off of the internet. If you're being emotionally abused by someone, maybe you should get out of that relationship or away from that person. Well, you're online, people don't like or fuck with you. They follow you from that platform to platform. It's time to get offline and find another network to become friends with people. You need to get offline. Mm-hmm. Until you do, people are going to continuously fuck. Now, this would be a different story. If they were just two weird people that people were trolling, I would be more on their side in this situation. But they're not.
Yeah, same.
I'll be on it, but they're not. But then I'd be like, maybe you guys need to touch on other subjects, grow a thicker skin, and just ignore people. Of course, the trolls will eventually go away because they're going to see they can't fuck with you. They're not pissing you off, right? Mm-hmm. But you guys aren't. You're racist. You're just unhygienic people, child abusers.
What is this archetype?
The isms go with the wind depending on what day y'all feeling, and people don't like y'all, so it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You just have to settle in the reality that you are and just deal with it online, or just turn the chat off and just stream to an audience that can't talk, or you just gonna get offline. That's your only alternative.
Yeah, no comments.
And a cow, because the cow's always like, I'm never gonna get offline. Why do I have to leave? But this is like, it's the internet. Go outside, man. Damn.
It's like, well, if you don't want to leave, then don't leave. But then recognize that people don't like you, and somebody's gonna try and fuck with you.
Every fucking day. For somebody that's a creator on here,